that. Are you pressed for time? Put you on my mind.
Hey, what's up guys, it's Kieran. Welcome back to my channel. So today is the day I am finally moving back to Cardiff, and I feel really weird about it because I've been here for like over a month now, and I kind of feel like how I felt when I first moved out of this house like 3 years ago. So I don't know, it's making me kind of sad and nostalgic, but I'm gonna miss my parents so much. But I do need to go back home and start preparing for a new uni year. But I just packed up all of my stuff, as you saw, and I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea how I have this much stuff. I swear when I arrived I came with like half the amount of stuff. But anyway, I'm basically ready to go, wearing a nice comfy outfit, ready for my like 2-hour drive, and kind of dreading it because I'm so exhausted. I think I only got like 5 or 6 hours sleep last night. I just could not fall asleep for the life of me. But anyway, we will struggle our way through, and hopefully soon I'll be back in Cardiff. I'm probably not going to eat before I go, which I might regret, but I'm just going to grab some lunch when I get back to Cardiff because right now it is 10 in the morning and I'm just really not hungry. So that is the plan. I'm going to head off now, but first I need to say bye to my parents, which I just feel like is going to be kind of sad.
Come a little closer like that. Staying up all night, throwing drinks back. Blue eyes smiling while you're cursing. I admit it's working. You're working. Don't care, you're crazy, it's perfect. Shaky and I'm slurring, 'cause I'm nervous. It's you.
Okay, so as you can probably tell, I am back home and I just unpacked all of my clothes and things, which really didn't take that long. I ended up doing all of my washing at home. Well, my mum did my washing for me, and that just meant that I could put all of my clothes back in the closet straight away. I didn't have to do any washing or anything, which just makes life so much easier. But now it's like 1:30 and I'm absolutely starving because I haven't eaten today. And when I was driving home, I ended up actually driving right past the Subway, and there was a parking spot open right in front of it, so I ended up just quickly stopping there and grabbing myself a Subway salad. So I'm actually going to dig into that right now because I am starving, and probably just relax for a little bit. I've got a phone call at 3 p.m, so I'm going to do that, and then after that I don't really know what I'm going to do, whether I'm going to try and be productive or just chill out, because I am feeling kind of tired. So I guess we'll see how that goes. But now I'm going to eat my lunch because, like I said, I'm absolutely starving.
Can't ignore you.
What's up guys, it's now actually the next morning, and I didn't end up filming anything last night, but I just decided to have a really chill self-care kind of evening. I think I was just so tired because I didn't get enough sleep the night before, and then also driving long journeys makes me really tired. So I ended up just whacking in a hair mask. I ordered food because obviously I haven't been here for a month, so I don't have any food or groceries in the kitchen. So I ordered the yummiest burger and chips and put on all of my fairy lights, just set such a nice vibe for the whole evening, and literally just spent hours watching movies and TV shows, and I enjoyed every minute of it. So yeah, that's what I did last night. So now it is 10 a.m. and I'm about to head to Asda because, like I said, I've got absolutely no food and I don't want to keep spending my money on takeaways. So I'm gonna go quickly grab everything that I need, and then I'm gonna get into actually preparing for next week, preparing for a new uni year, and just kind of getting my shit together, organizing myself, because I like to go into not even just a new year but a new week very prepared. So I'm going to get into all of that later and how I'm going to prepare for 4th year of medical school. But first, let's go get groceries because I'm already getting hungry, so I'm gonna need some food. Just by the way, my outfit is very chill for today. This jumper is from Champion. This tie-dye little crop top is from Urban Outfitters. I absolutely love it. I literally just bought this and like 3 other ones in different colours because they are so comfortable. And then I'm just wearing Fabletics leggings and some sneakers. Okay, so this is everything that I got from Asda. Basically, the way I grocery shop is I kind of make a meal plan for the week. So I have a couple of ideas for breakfast, lunch and dinner. And then from that, I write down all of the ingredients that I'll need, what I already have in the cupboard, and then I know exactly what I need to get. So I'm not wasting my money on random things. And also when I turn up at Asda, I know exactly where I need to go. And it just makes everything a little bit quicker and more efficient. For breakfast, I plan on having either fruit and yogurt or avocado toast. So I decided which fruit I wanted, which was nectarines. I got some blackberries and strawberries. And then I got this vegan yogurt with coconut, which tastes so good when you're having it with fruit, but it's not so nice if you're having it with something savoury because obviously it's got coconut in there. But I got that as one option. I also just got some lemons to make lemon water, and then I've got some gluten-free bread and avocados just in case I feel more like avocado toast rather than fruit and yogurt. And then for lunches, I've decided I want to have kind of like salads most of the time. So I got all of my salad bits, lettuce, plum tomatoes, cucumber. I love having sweet corn in my salad, so I just got a tin of that, and then I got some mozzarella just because I was feeling like having a bit of mozzarella in my salads. And then this would be so good in pita breads with falafels, so I've got both gluten-free pita breads and falafels in the freezer downstairs, so I figured I'd just use those before I buy any more. But just in case I don't feel like a salad, I got some jacket potatoes to have with baked beans and this Mexican hot cheese. So that's just kind of another option, and jacket potatoes last for absolutely ages. So if I don't finish all those this week, which I most definitely won't, then that's fine because they'll last a couple weeks. And then my dinners are the part that I usually meal prep just to make my life easier. So this week I'm planning on making some kind of like corn casserole with loads of vegetables. I don't really know if there's a name for it. My mum kind of just made up the recipe. But for that, I just got 2 bags of these corn fillets, and then I got a ton of veggies. So I've got kale, broccoli, leeks, parsnips and carrots, and I know that I'm not going to finish all these carrots because they always give you way too many. So I figured the rest that I have left over I could just have as a snack with this hummus. I found this jalapeno hummus which sounds so nice, so I figured I would try that. And then other snacks that I got are just these gluten-free pretzels. I'm definitely more of a savoury, like salty snack person, so I just got these for basically while I'm just like sat kind of bored on the online lectures. I like to have something to nibble on, so I've got a couple of those. And then the last couple things I got are just these 2 cans of Diet Coke. I always say this, but I can never control myself. If I buy in bulk, I will drink all of them in one go. So instead I just get 2, and when I have a craving I can have one. And then just to finish up, I got a couple random bits and bobs. So I got this round brush because when I dry my hair with a hairdryer, I usually just use my normal paddle brush. So I figured I would just try out what it was like to use a round brush to dry my hair, and it was pretty inexpensive from Asda. I also got some more moisturizer because I have run out, so I just got this one from L'Oreal. And then I got this candle which smells so nice. I'm trying my best to just buy one at a time, so I burn through one and then I buy a new one. And last night I just finished the one on my nightstand, so I got this one, and it is Peony and Blossom. It smells so nice, and I also just love the packaging. It's such a lovely colour, goes perfectly with my room. And then lastly, I just bought myself some flowers because why not? I love sunflowers, and sunflower season is almost over, so I just figured I would buy these to brighten up my room. I always talk about how I love having fresh flowers in my room, so I thought I would treat myself. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly go put that stuff away, and then I'm actually going to get straight into meal prepping. If you've watched a fair few of my vlogs, then you will know that I am a huge advocate for meal prepping. I just think it makes managing your time so much easier, and it makes everything so much quicker as well. I know that I have 9 till 5 lectures basically every day next week. Even though they're online, I know that I'm going to be super tired by the end of the day, and and usually when I'm super tired at the end of the day, I either just can't be bothered to cook, so I'll just chuck a frozen pizza or something unhealthy in the oven, or even worse, I'll just go out and buy cheesy chips, and it's just not a healthy way to live. So I like to prepare some food so that all I have to do is chuck it in the microwave, heat it up, and it'll be ready for me, because that way I stay healthy and I'm not wasting food. It makes me so organized, and it just makes me feel really good as well. I like to have something ready for me to eat in the fridge for whenever I'm hungry, basically. Okay, so we've finished the meal prep. I just put everything in these meal prep containers. This dish literally only takes like less than half an hour. I really recommend, because it's also really yummy. And then I just put the carrots and parsnips in there. I also did some broccoli, but I just boiled it. Super easy. And then also, while the veggies were in the oven, I just put these falafels in the oven too, just so that when I'm making my lunch in the middle of the day, I have these all ready as well, so all I have to do is warm them up in the microwave. So I'm going to wait for all this to cool down, and then I will just pop it in the fridge. Forgot to mention that a top tip I have is I only used half a bag of kale in this dish, and then the other half I've literally just popped in the freezer, because it is so good to have in smoothies. So whenever I feel like making a protein shake or a fruit smoothie, I can just grab a handful out of the freezer, and it works really well, because otherwise I find that kale and spinach goes off so quickly. Okay, I just threw my jumper in the wash because it stank of roasted vegetables, so I'm gonna get a new one. Okay, so it is a little bit later now, and I really want to get into properly planning for the next couple of weeks. So I haven't explained this yet, and if you're new here you won't know, but I am going into 4th year of medical school at Cardiff University, and 4th year for me is a very big year, because it's basically when all of our final exams are, and in 5th year we only have like one really big exam. So I really just want to be on the ball this year, and I want to be organised and just really feel like I have my shit together. So I want to start off the year right. I need to do a little bit of planning. I need to go through my timetable and see what I have the next couple of weeks. But basically I have 2 weeks of lectures starting from next Monday, and today is Friday, so I've got a couple of days to kind of prepare. But I've got 2 weeks of lectures, and then I go into placement in hospital, and this term I'm based in Cardiff, which is great, but I do have a very heavy 2 weeks to begin with. I've looked briefly at my timetable, and it is full of anatomy and neurology, and it just looks quite tough. So like I said, I just want to be organised, and every year at this time of the year I let myself buy a bit of stationery, because I have the mentality that if I have like some new pens and new highlighters, I will be much more excited to do the work, which is super lame, super dorky, but I've always been that way. I love stationery. So I went out and I just got a few bits that I actually needed. So firstly, I got a set of highlighters because mine were running out. I literally use highlighters for everything, in my planner, in my notes, to revise everything. So that was a must. And then I also got from Ryman's a couple of these like tiny little notepads. These are really good on placement, just to put in my pocket, and whenever a doctor like says something that I've never heard of or I want to look up, I just write it down and then I look it up later. Or if they say something really helpful that I really want to remember, I will just write it down. So these are really helpful. The next thing I got was actually a new pencil case, which I most definitely didn't need, but this one is from Paper Chase and it is just really cute. When you open it up, it's just got the perfect amount of compartments. So here I've just got one of those little notebooks that I was just talking about. On this side it's got space for a ton of pens, and then in this pouch in the middle I've just put some highlighters. And then the last thing I got is a new academic planner for this year. Like I said, I just really want to be on my game this year, and I want to feel organised and just know exactly what I need to do when I need to do it. So I got a planner that is just going to be dedicated basically to uni and revising and all that kind of stuff, and this one is perfect. So this is just what it looks like, pink and speckled, very cute and simple. But the reason I got it was because there's a separate page for every single day, and when you look closely it's got like the timestamps on the left hand side, so you can write out your whole schedule, and then on the right hand side it's just got a ton of blank space to write to-do lists. The only thing that this planner didn't come with was a monthly view, so I actually just googled like monthly calendars, printed them out and stuck them on the dividers for every single like month, which is just perfect because this is where I write down all of my deadlines, all of my exam dates, everything that I need to remember. All of the important stuff goes on my monthly views, so that is exactly what I'm going to get on with now. Okay, so I just pulled up the calendar that they provide for us online, and this has basically all of our examinations, all of our deadlines on it. So I'm just going to go through this and write everything down that I need to remember, and then I'll get into actually planning for the next couple of weeks. Okay, so I've just gone through my timetable and I've basically written down everything that I have coming up in the next couple of weeks, and I've color coded it. So pink is obviously uni stuff and lectures, and then blue is just like YouTube stuff and things that I want to remember throughout the week. And then on these post-its I've got this to-do list that is basically everything I want to get done during the week, and then from day to day I can just move it across instead of having to rewrite anything. And then when I decide what day I want to do what on, then I can write it on the actual page. But I think this is just such a good system so that then I don't have to keep rewriting, and it saves me a lot of time. And then like I mentioned, I just went through and I've written all of my deadlines in the monthly calendar overview, and this is in like a bright red orangish colour because I really want it to stick out. I really don't want to forget about all of these exams and stuff. But yeah, that's basically all I'm going to do in terms of planning. Good morning guys, so it's now Saturday. I actually started filming yesterday because my camera ran out of battery, but after I'd finished kind of planning and just going through my timetable, I decided to just quickly clean up my desk area because obviously I'm basically going to be stuck there for the next however long, basically the whole year actually. It's going to be my main study spot, so I just wanted to make it a nice tidy, clean environment, and it looks so much better. I like to have a very minimalist worktop, and I just like to have a lot of space for all of my books and notes and highlighters and stuff. So this is what we're working with. Obviously in the corner I've got my flowers. I always talk about how I love having fresh flowers next to me, so I just put those there. And then I've got my revision note cards and spare glasses, a little candle, and then on the other side I've just got a couple of plants and obviously my water bottle so that I can stay hydrated while I work. And then the rest of it is just clear, all ready to do some work. Obviously I wasn't doing work right now because my screen is on the OC. I've started rewatching it and I absolutely love it. But anyway, yeah, it's just a nice clean tidy workspace because like I said, I just work better that way. I don't like clutter because it feels like my head is cluttered if I'm surrounded by mess. So now I actually need to head out and just pick up a couple of prescriptions. So I think I'm going to end off this video here. I'm all ready and prepared for a new school year, which makes me so nervous, but I'm also very excited because obviously the last few months have been very kind of empty and boring, so I am kind of excited to have something to do and a goal to work towards. But I'm also very nervous because this is a very big year for me, but hopefully it'll be fine. If you want to follow me on this journey of 4th year and beyond, then definitely subscribe for more. But for now, thank you for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye!